Are we on?
We're on.
What's up, everybody? You are listening to XY Zone. My name is Goose. And if you get rid of that old yee-ass haircut you got, you might get some bitches on your dick.
And I'm Frankie. What?
Now I'm General Dink. Really?
What's going on, y'all?
Nigga.
Please.
Thank you. I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
I figured you did the what part, so you weren't going to get to that.
Yeah, you know what? I just thought Franklin, like,
Yeah.
Frankie and all that shit. It doesn't matter. At least it happened.
It did happen. So it's been a pretty quiet week for sports, other than some action in the NFL. The thing happened.
What's the thing?
The thing is that the Raiders got their first win of the season in Week 11.
Yeah.
Against a pretty solid Chiefs team.
Good job. Seriously, guys.
Yeah, although I really would have loved to have...
Congratulations on not being the... What year Lions were they with?
08.
08 Lions, yeah. Congratulations for not being the 2008 Lions.
Although I think the 08 Lions would have beaten this Raiders team.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the 08 Lions would also...
they had John Kitna on that team. How the... it was...
Well, Kitna was hurt. Kitna got hurt at one point.
I mean, you go...
At one point, they had Dan Orlovsky as their starting QB, and they had one other guy. Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I also
better than the Mets.
Yeah. Well, I also think that the 08 Lions would beat the 2014 Jets.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get into...
We're going to talk about that afterwards.
Yeah, before we get into the NFL, I'd like to talk about a couple things that happened in Major League Baseball. You know, everybody, I tripped and fell, and I burnt my face.
Because he had his first loss in fantasy.
No, I wasn't even going into that.
Oh, well.
Well, yes, I did have that. Fuck you, kiss my dick.
Yeah.
Yes, I did have that. No, I was getting into this. I tripped and fell. I burnt my face on the fucking hot stove. The hot stove is getting crazy in Major League Baseball. Frankie's looking at me like I've grown a dick out of my forehead.
I wouldn't be looking at you if that were the case.
The hot stove is, of course, the term in Major League Baseball used for free agency. It's called the hot stove.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Glad you enlightened me on that.
So I burnt my face on the hot stove. It's getting so hot.
What is
red
that
hot?
Burnt your face. I still don't understand.
It's a dumb fucking analogy, man. I'm just saying the hot stove is getting hot. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, that setup was unneccerily intricate and complicated.
Unnecessarily? What the fuck is unnecessarily?
It's a portmanteau. If you could come out with chillax and ginormous, I can come up with unnecessarily.
Please break up the word for me.
Unnecessarily intricate.
That's stupid.
Yeah, so is chillax.
You should have said like unnecessarily.
All right, chillax.
Unnecessarily.
I'll accept it.
You would.
Points, as they would say on At Midnight.
Yes.
Russell Martin has a home. He is now the catch-up. He's the catsup. He is smashed tomatoes with lots of sugar. That's why kids love it, because it has so much sugar in it. He is now the catcher of the Toronto Blue Jays. Don't really understand that signing at all. They are more than one player away from contention. So I truly don't know what they're doing there. But the big news, did we talk about Giancarlo Stanton last time?
No.
I think we did off the air. We did talk about it though.
Giancarlo Stanton has signed. It's official.
Oh, he signed it?
It's official.
Oh shit.
A $325 million contract over the course of 13 years.
Oh yeah, about that.
Wow. Thank you for not being... I hope you don't become A-Rod, honestly. I really hope.
Well, actually, this deal is sweeter for him than I thought it was. First of all, full no-trade clause. So, if the Marlins try to trade him, he has to say, yes, I accept this trade.
Wow.
Some players have a partial one where it'll be like 10, he'll have a list of like 10 teams. This motherfucker, any team you want to trade him to, he's got to say, yes, I accept this trade.
But is he still within contract? They still have to pay him $325 million?
Yes, no matter what, he gets that money.
So no matter what, he's guaranteed...
He's got to go to fucking prison in order to not get that money.
Wow.
He's got to go to prison or get suspended the rest of his life.
He's not black, is he?
He is, I don't know what the fuck he is. Giancarlo
is Italian.
It's either Italian or Spanish.
Well, Gian or
Gian.
Yeah, that's Giancarlo is an Italian name.
But his last name is Stanton.
Could be half Italian. Could be Giancarlo Esposito.
And he looks fucking Spanish as shit.
Okay, so does Giancarlo Esposito. There you go.
So he's probably just a mixed bag.
Cool. Well, as long as he doesn't become A-Rod or a felon.
So he's 25 years old.
Yeah.
He has an opt-out clause.
He won the lottery.
He can opt out of his contract after his age 30 year, so he has 5 years on his deal, in which case he can say, no, I'm good.
I don't want the rest of my $325 million. You guys keep it.
Well, depending on how the market goes in Major League Baseball and how well he plays, he could get another contract worth even more than the remainder of that contract.
I mean, I don't see any other team other than the Yankees.
Here's the only thing. The only thing that would keep him from opting out is the fact that the contract is very heavily backloaded.
Ah, there we go.
So
let's see.
I think I don't have the exact figures, but I think within like the last 6 years of the deal, I think it's something like the first 4 or 5 years, he only gets like $70 million, and then the rest are like in the last half to 2/3 of the deal.
That's good.
So that's kind of
really
something that might keep him from opting out.
Yeah. That's good. That's someone, they definitely did their homework. They really thought about this contract.
Yeah. So unless this guy
there's more than that though, right?
What happened?
There's more than that though, right? Sorry
for the deal?
Yeah, for the deal. Like on their they didn't just sign him and say, "Oh, okay, so the only condition we have you have to do is you're only going to get, $70 million for the first 5 years. Like you're not getting any more to that." Like they didn't just have that, did they?
I think so.
That was it?
Like, what else could they possibly have?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the what boundaries you can have for a major
not
MLB
much
contract.
Not much.
I mean, you can get like a certain like an average, certain on base percentage, like you have to have for 5 years. Can you even do that?
You can have like certain incentives. You can have like, you might get like an extra $1 million if you're a pitcher that has some injury history.
Right.
If you manage to get like 150 innings pitched, because that means you showed at least longevity, you beat your injury history.
Right.
Then they might give you like $1 million.
But there was nothing like that.
For
so
a massive chunk of the contract. No, he's good. He's good.
Pretty much sitting pretty. Yeah, that's not even like.
He can just eat Twinkies the rest of his life. Practice like once a week. He doesn't even have to.
Yeah, I mean that's. They can't get rid of him.
It's guaranteed money.
Yeah.
As long as they, barring injury, as long as they get some kind of work back from him in the form of being a baseball player.
Now, what do you mean by barring injury?
Because if he gets injured, he still gets that money.
Oh, okay, he still gets some money. I thought for him, like he loses that money.
No. It's part of the workplace. He got hurt via work.
Honestly, I thought electrical companies, like utility companies in this country, were the greatest unions on the planet. I was sadly mistaken. Baseball. Nah.
By far.
But yeah. You play one day, you get free healthcare for the rest of your life.
Dude, they tried to add a salary cap to the game in the 1994 season for the 95 season, and the players just stopped playing. They were like, we're done.
Wow.
That's when the strike of 94 happened. There was no World Series that year.
Wow.
That was it.
Wow, that's like
money was lost.
That's like Germany and tuition. That's crazy.
Yeah. So that is the most powerful union. You gotta play a day and you get all the benefits.
Dude, yeah.
You play for one day and the minimum you can make is $500,000.
You get one day.
Yeah.
You just have to be on the roster.
You don't even have to play in the game.
Yeah, you can just sit on the fucking bench. You can sit there with your fucking uniform and your cap, and you just got a giant smile on your face, and you're like, "This is the greatest day of my life."
Yeah. So that's that for Giancarlo Stanton. Congratulations to him. He's gonna make a ton of money.
You really hit the lottery, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You fucking asshole. Sorry, bro. It comes to the territory. Fuck you.
Hey, maybe he'll accept a trade to the Yankees one day.
Yeah. That would be nice, but it doesn't make me any fucking money.
Yeah. So then, other than that, you had the Tigers signed Victor Martinez to an incredibly dumb 4-year, $68 million contract. The reason I call it so dumb is because the guy's 36 years old.
Oh, so it's going to be until he's 40.
Yes, and he is a designated hitter. The guy does not even play the field.
Okay. Is he that good of a hitter?
He had a really good season. I think he finished second place in MVP voting this year.
But it wasn't consistent. Like, this isn't like...
It was kind of an outlier year.
Okay.
A little bit of an outlier. He's always been like a solid offensive player.
Okay.
But at the age of 36, someone suddenly having a spike like that in their offense, you can kind of say that was an outlier. He's probably not going to give that to you again.
Okay.
It's just so above his career norms.
I mean, maybe if it's just a decent... If they can just get him to do decently, it'll be fine.
It's
maybe it's part of the strategy.
It's still $68 million over 4 years for a guy who doesn't play any defense.
Yeah, that's another fucking...
He plays
sweet
half the
contract.
game.
Man, I gotta become a baseball player. Too late for that.
Well, if you can actually make it to the major leagues, because a high percentage of players fail in the minors.
Really?
Yeah, most players don't make it to the majors. Think about it. You got like 6 or 7 different minor leagues that you need to fill with at least 25 guys. Like, there are just some players that aren't going to make it.
Right.
A lot of players that aren't going to make it if you got to fill that many.
So they try to take the best of the best?
Yeah, I mean, baseball is like an iceberg, and Major League is just the tip that sticks out. You got all the players underneath.
See, that was a good analogy. That I liked.
Thanks. Thank you. You can listen to that and many more in Goose's Analogies, a self-autobiography of the living mind.
That really...
Suck
really
my dick.
happened. No, you didn't
So...
like that book. You should, but...
I did.
As long as you come up with one of those iceberg analogies again, it was pretty good.
An analogy?
An analogy, yeah.
I'm going to logy it in your
Instead
anus.
of a eulogy, I have an analogy. That's pretty fun for funeral. The fun funerals. I got it.
So that's those couple of contracts, and then other than that, you got Adam LaRoche signed with the White Sox. Who gives a fuck?
Someone does.
Adam LaRoche does. He gets a lot of money. Hell, even this guy Zach Duke had one good year after being nothing but absolutely fucking awful, and he got 15 million over 3 years.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah, 15 years. That would be some kind of contract.
Yeah. Well, if it's anything less than fucking Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, by the way, that contract, it probably goes without saying, the Stanton contract is the biggest contract in Major League Baseball history.
Yeah, that definitely is. I mean, definitely beats A-Rod, fucking finally.
It beats both of A-Rod's contracts,
Yeah.
which are now number 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking insane?
That's wonderful.
That one man has 2 of the top 5 contracts.
Oh, that no. If it's A-Rod, then no. If it was, like, Billy D. Williams...
But,
yeah.
like, still...
If it was Deion Sanders...
Still, that's like $550 million that A-Rod gets right there. In those 2 contracts.
And he's still a bitch.
He is still a bitch. He's got big old purple fish lips, too.
Nah. Like, what the fuck is his name? Jose Canseco?
That motherfucker shot his finger off.
Yeah, what the fuck happened with
He
that?
was cleaning a loaded gun.
That's wonderful.
It
He
went
used up the
off.
chamber?
Guess not.
Oh.
Shot his finger off. I think they were able to reattach it, but then he posted pictures of like a poker game and it fell off.
What?
I don't know, man.
Wow,
it fell off. I don't know if he owed someone some poker money or
that's
what.
That's a great story to tell.
Yeah.
Double up on a fucking finger. You gotta pay for that. What's the equivalent?
And then finally we got the last thing in the hot stove that I want to talk about is Pablo Sandoval, third baseman of the San Francisco Giants, won the MVP for them in 2012 in the World Series. Fan favorite. Everyone loves him. Big clubhouse guy. Might be leaving the Giants.
Oh, no.
He got a pretty big deal from the Red Sox, which I would love if he went to the Red Sox. He is not that good a player.
Really?
He is massively overrated.
Oh.
And he is massive.
He's huge?
He's a fat motherfucker.
Is he
Playing
like
third
David,
base.
Is he like David Ortiz huge?
About the same.
Yeah.
Playing third base.
Are they usually that big? If you play third base?
No. You're usually not that big if you play any base or field.
Or catcher. That's
Maybe. You might be a catcher, you might be a pitcher. That's it.
What about first baseman?
No.
Fat ass first baseman? Maybe.
Yeah.
Prince Fielder. Prince Fielder, maybe. Because that doesn't really require much range.
Or the old Mo Vaughn.
Oh, God. He was a fat ass motherfucker, too.
He was.
Then he went to the Mets and became awful. But who doesn't become awful when you go to the Mets? I don't know what that was. I'm sorry I made that noise.
Saw.
I guess so.
Yeah.
That's all I got for Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
We can move on to the Naba.
The Naba.
You guys want to talk about the Naba?
I'd rather talk about golf, but okay.
You rather talk about golf? Well, you can go suck your own dick.
Well, don't mind if I do. Carry on.
The 76ers still haven't won a game.
What is it? How many games have they played?
They're 0-13.
Oh wow! Oh wow! I really want to see a team go completely winless in the NBA.
Unfortunately, 82 games. The odds are just
I know,
so
so
against
high.
that happening.
Oh, I also want to see that happen in fucking Major League Baseball. That would be great.
The day that happens in Major League Baseball
Except
is,
for the Mets.
is the day that Major League Baseball considers relegation. They'll send an entire team down to the minors and have a minor league team come right up.
Wait, seriously? They would do that?
No, they wouldn't.
Oh,
But
I was gonna say.
that's a good reaction if a team were to ever lose 162 straight games. I don't know the exact number. The highest losing streak is definitely up in the 20s, and it was when the Baltimore Orioles in 1988 lost that many games to start the season.
Wow.
It was like 28 games in a row
They lost 20 games. Oh,
to start the season.
wow.
Like 0-20 something.
Wow.
That is disheartening.
Wow. What was the lowest percent? Like, what was the lowest MLB percentage? I know you told
The
me.
Mets.
The Mets.
Well, if we're talking about modern baseball, then it's the Mets. I mean, there's some fucking teams pre-World Series that went like 10 and like 150. Like
Okay.
that was back when teams like refused to travel sometimes, and they were like, "No, we're not going to that game," and they would be like, "Okay, well you lose."
That's
fuck
fucking
you.
hilarious.
All right, fuck you. See, I got some moonshine to make.
See, you don't like because I gotta talk like this, see?
I gotta do this. See.
But-
We're real Chappelle fans.
Well, you think the 76ers will actually beat the most, what was that, the losing streak record?
Didn't they tie it last year?
They tie it, but I'm wondering
What
if
is
they
it like?
will beat it.
What is it like? 40 something?
No, it's 26.
No way. Is that low?
Yeah.
Damn. I thought it'd
Dude,
be lower.
I'm gonna die laughing if they make it to that again.
Well, I mean, you said the Bobcats were the lowest.
They had the lowest win,
Right.
not the most losses, because it was a work stoppage shortened year,
Right, but the lowest.
but the lowest the lowest winning percentage,
Lowest win-
highest losing percentage.
Right. So if the season were full, would they still? You think they still have the lowest percentage, lowest winning percentage?
There's no reason for me to say that they wouldn't have.
Right.
They showed no indication of being better than the team that they showed they were.
Okay.
So the Knicks suck. They're 4-10,
Oh,
Nothing
what a
new.
surprise.
Brooklyn Nets are 5-8.
and in second place in their division. Fucking East, man.
Yo, I just taking a look at the stands. It just says all L's in the East, and then you go to go at the West, mostly W's.
4 out of 16 out of
So
15.
that hot.
4 out of 15 teams in the Eastern Conference are above 500.
Yeah, it's gotta be fucking pot.
Only 4.
Dude, yeah.
Only 4 teams in the Eastern Conference have more wins than losses.
Does DC have a basketball team? Because, I mean, they're literally
Washington?
Like Washington, D.C., yes.
The Wizards.
The Wizards?
Wizards.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought the Washington State Wizards.
No.
Oh, how are they doing?
Washington. Where the hell are they? Oh, they're in first place in their
They
division.
get down that pot. That has to be, yeah. They gotta be on that shit, bro.
Toronto is in first place.
Can I point out another thing? Let me point out in 8th place for the Eastern Conference. You want to know their record?
What?
It's 6-9.
So
I mean,
69?
7th place is 5-7. 6th place is 7-7.
You
think
go
it's
to
almost
Western
69.
Conference, they're 8th place. That's 7-4.
Oh.
Oh, dude, the Western Conference is so good compared to the East.
Nigga, it's that pot.
You have to
It
go
really
over
is.
500 in the
Yeah.
West.
I mean, you know, apparently makes you play basketball better.
Funny how Cleveland, who's still doing 5-7, is in 7th place. Yeah.
And the Lakers are 3-10.
Oh. I guess they're not
They
smoking
should
as
move
much.
to the East.
They should move. Well, they don't have to move. They're in California. They should. They be smoking.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, but they'd be smoking something else, and it's not the Clippers.
Oh,
are
they
doing
probably
that.
be smoking that brick weed. It's probably laced with some shit.
Yeah. So that's really all we got for the NBA.
Yeah. What's that?
We'll move on to the NFL.
NFL, yeah. Well,
I mean, what can you say about the Raiders? Like,
congratulations, guys. Really.
And a lot of that is due to the fact of this new running back that the Raiders are trying out because they realized Maurice Jones-Drew sucks. They realized, I don't even remember his nickname right now, Run DMC, Darren McFadden.
Okay.
Darren McFadden sucks too. They tried out this new kid who rushed the ball 4 times.
Right. 4 times.
For 100-something yards.
Holy shit.
Before he was forced out of the game with a concussion.
Wow.
That sucks.
That's one way to make. Well, that's hell of a first impression. Did he get a touchdown out of that?
He got 2.
Oh yeah. I mean, shit. Running for fucking 100 yards.
One of them was a 90-yard touchdown. It's the longest play. It's the longest play from scrimmage out of any player for any position this year.
Wow. That's
90 yards.
You got a concussion out of it.
It must be like one of the top 5 plays this past decade in terms of yardage.
Yeah, it's got him the fucking win.
Yeah.
How long is he questionable for next week? Or
it was a Thursday night football game. He's not playing again until next Sunday.
Okay.
So he's got plenty of time to get better.
Sunday.
Yeah, I think he'll play.
Okay.
The Broncos lost another game.
Wow.
Against just say against who?
Who was it against? I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
You have it on your screen.
Oh, the Rams. The Rams.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's wow. Was it the week of upsets?
It was the week of upsets. Yes, that is for sure. Let's just go through these. Just a couple of upsets here that I can pull out. The Bengals beat the Saints at home, 27-10.
That's not really an upset, but okay.
At home, the Saints are an elite team. At home,
yeah,
they are the perennial home team.
What's their record?
But most of all their losses have been away.
Yeah, but what's their record?
It doesn't matter.
Their home team record, you mean?
Their home record, I would imagine, if they're not undefeated at home this year, they've lost 1 game at home.
Right.
Okay, then look that up.
Oh yeah, look it up.
Well, yeah.
Someone look it up. I mean,
let's see here.
How about this, Dick? Why don't you look it up so that way Goose can go along with the
I'm gonna keep going through some of these upsets.
Yeah, that way we can just keep on with this shit.
Okay, keep going.
Buccaneers beat the Redskins at home.
Okay, that's an upset.
Fucking trashed them 27-7.
Wow, I can't believe you said the Redskins.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, he said the Redskins. Haha, he said the Redskins.
So yeah, the Buccaneers beat Washington at home.
He said Redskins.
Yeah, I let it slip. Whatever. And then you got obviously the Rams beat the Broncos. Then the Chiefs beat the Seahawks last week, and then turn around and lost to the Raiders. Good work.
That's crazy.
They
beat the Seahawks and lost to the Raiders.
And then the Steelers only barely beat the Titans, scored 27-24.
Wow.
Someone needs to call Animal Services.
Why?
Because Aaron Rodgers, first he abused Panthers, then he abused Bears, now he's abusing Eagles.
And
good
this
effort.
one, I think you can rant. How was Mark Sanchez?
Oh, Sanchez was fucking terrible in this game.
Yeah, I know you know.
The final score, by the way, was
53-20.
Was 53. Yes, correct.
20.
That is definitely how you read.
Yeah.
Actually, Sanchez didn't do too bad.
All right then.
He was. How many interceptions? I will shut your fucking mouth. I want to see how many interceptions he threw. That's what really matters.
2.
There you go. Terrible game.
Yeah.
Terrible game. That's all you need to know. There is no other information that needs to be given. Did you find info on the Saints yet or no?
Yes, I did. That's what I said.
What's their home record?
They're 3-2 at home now.
Okay, so they only had 1 loss at home this entire season.
And then they're also, they did horrible.
I thought you were looking up their all-time home record.
No. We're just talking about this season.
And their all-time record is 4-6. They're not an elite
Not
team.
all-time record. He means the record this season.
The record this season.
Right.
Yes,
So they suck on the road. They're great at home.
It doesn't matter. I don't see them as an elite team.
Is it because
they're an elite home team?
I don't
he
see
doesn't
them
see
as
it.
an elite team.
He doesn't see it that way.
All right. If I say I don't see a TV
Goose,
there,
he doesn't see it that way.
I don't see you have a TV.
I can show you the TV. It's right there.
I don't see it.
How do you what is defined as an elite team? Because I can define a television.
One that wins a lot at home.
One that wins a lot at home.
3-2 is not
An
a
elite
lot of
team
wins
at home.
But what is a lot?
They were 3-1.
What is a lot? Now you gotta really be
Doesn't
specific
matter.
with this.
75% is pretty damn good. I'd say 75% is elite.
Okay, so
Yeah,
they
but
won
they're not
3 out of their
75%.
4 wins. The 3 out of the 4 wins were at home.
Yes. 3 out of
Out of
4.
how many games
Three
a
out
season?
Of, no, 3 out of 4 home games this year.
Yeah.
At home, they won 3 out of 4 of them.
Okay, and how many games have been played so far?
At home?
Yeah. No, I mean in the season so far. 12?
Out of their 4, they're 4 and
10.
6 now.
4 and 6, 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see them as an elite team. Arizona Cardinals. They have a home record of 6-0. That's an elite
Let's
team.
put it, let's
There
put it
you
like
go.
this. Even the Packers over the course of a season lose a game or 2 at home.
All right, so all 3 of these have to be an elite team then, by your definition.
Packers are an elite team for sure.
Okay, so the
Okay, let
Cardinals-
me go over all the
This
elite
year,
teams.
yes.
Then you're
Okay.
the Seattle Seahawks. All right, that's
so
fine.
we've agreed on a definition. As long as they win 75% of their home games, they're considered an elite team.
I would say
at
75% makes them elite at home, yeah.
home. Elite at home.
Yes.
Okay. All right. See, now we've cleared that up. So it's not saying they're an elite team because they
So
just
do
won
you
at
think
home.
the Eagles are a league team?
I don't know what the Eagles' record is at home.
They're what was that? 5-0.
At home?
Yes.
This season?
Yes.
Then they're a fucking elite team at home.
Well, we got the
Okay.
Broncos.
I mean, I
5-0.
gave you the
We got
definition.
Kansas
Why?
City-
Oh, because he wants to know if you're still biased because you hate the Eagles.
I don't hate the Eagles. I hate Mark Sanchez.
Sanchez. Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. So yes, the Broncos did indeed lose, unfortunately. Fuck you, Peyton Manning. You're part of the reason I got my first loss this week.
Oh,
But you know what? I got me to double digits winning streak. And,
dude, yeah, you got your money back. So
Yeah,
you gotta
I
just-
got my money
You gotta win
back.
that. You gotta win them playoff.
Yeah,
games.
that's what
when you-
matters.
Yeah.
That's when my team needs to really wake up.
Yeah.
So let's see here. I guess we can jump straight into these predictions now.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so we're going to be starting off. The first game we got on our calendar here is Browns at Falcons. What do you guys say?
Ooh, yeah, I mean, I really want to go with the Falcons, but the Browns have not been living up to their name, so I got to go with the Browns this time.
Okay. Dink?
I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Yeah.
I will agree. Browns.
Yeah.
Titans at Eagles.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles on this one. Just I mean, coming back, they maybe they're gonna get hyped up or some shit because of that horrible loss. I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Eagles.
Titans.
Yeah.
Titans. No, not because of Mark Sanchez.
Yeah,
but
because of Mark Sanchez.
but because the Titans actually put up a good fight against the Steelers.
Buff fumble.
Yeah.
And because on the other side you got the Buff fumble. Yeah.
Buffalo.
Lions at Patriots.
Oh man, would you consider that? I mean, the Lions are fucking doing good, no?
Yeah, the Lions are in first place.
Yeah. Man, I really want the Lions to win.
We're not asking what you want.
I want the Lions to win.
What do you think?
Oh man, the Lions.
Okay.
I don't want that. I kind of want that dream to be lasting.
You keep
for
saying
another-
that W word.
What?
I'm not
Want?
asking for one. I'm asking for
I
what you think.
predict the fucking Lions are gonna win tomorrow. Today.
in New England.
In New England? Yeah. Well, listen, fucking 300 men at Sparta, fucking Lions against the Patriots. I'm doing it. Doesn't matter. Analogy didn't work. I don't give a fuck. Lions beating the
That
Patriots.
story's like a myth. That's not like a historical.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's an analogy. It doesn't
Dink.
have to. It doesn't
Dink,
have to be
go for
historically
it.
accurate.
Dink.
Do I have to go and give my
Yeah,
analogy
yeah.
to it?
Yes.
No, we don't want your analogy.
No,
Just
it's a
tell
prediction.
us.
Lions are
I
Patriots.
Lions or
want the
Patriots?
analogy. All right, fine. The Patriots.
Did you say lology?
Yeah, something like that.
Patriots as well.
Okay.
Packers at Vikings.
Ooh,
Packers.
Packers there.
Packers. Jaguars at Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Colts because Jaguars. Oh,
Dink.
they're from Jacksonville.
Colts.
Jaguars.
Whoa.
I'm
really?
smelling upset. I don't know
Alright.
why.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm smelling upset.
Bengals.
I'm gonna regret that.
Yeah. alright.
Bengals at Texans.
I'm gonna go with the Texans.
I'm gonna go with Bengals.
I'm gonna say Texans. Bengals suck dick this year.
Nah.
Okay, Buccaneers at Bears.
If the Bears don't win this, the Bears, for God's sake, please. Their defense can't be that bad.
Yeah, about that.
What do you think, Dink?
Just gonna go with not the Bears.
The Buccaneers?
I think he's just going with whatever is playing against the Bears at this point.
Oh, he's
And
anti-Bears.
I'm actually gonna say Buccaneers.
Buccaneers?
Yeah,
Really?
it's a tough call. It's a battle of two shits, and I think the stinkier shit is the Bears.
Oh,
So Buccaneers are gonna win.
okay.
All right, Cardinals at Seahawks.
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Oh, it's really hard for me to. I really want to say Cardinals, but
Seahawks
then again, I
defense.
also really want to say. I don't want to say Seahawks because the Seahawks have already lost at home. I'm gonna say Cardinals. Fuck it. I'm gonna say Cardinals. Cardinals are really good, even though they don't have Carson Palmer anymore.
Thank you.
The Seahawks just suck this year, even at home. I don't know what's going on with them.
What do you mean at home?
What? At home?
Oh, let me see.
We are not getting into this fucking shit again.
What do you mean this fucking shit again?
We are moving on to the next goddamn
Why are you
topic.
even giving them the
They're
time of day?
4-1.
It doesn't matter. Moving
You're
on.
telling me.
So the Redskins and the 49ers, the next team. Oh no, we
No,
skipped over one. We're gonna do the Redskins and the 49ers anyway.
Well, no, we're gonna move. We're gonna do it in
Okay.
order. We're gonna do
Okay.
the Rams
Let's do
at the Chargers.
Ah, really? Fine. Chargers.
Rams.
Yep, Rams.
Rams.
Washington at 49ers.
You said Washington. Shit. I'm going to go with the Redskins because I wanted to say Redskins.
Think
49ers.
49ers as well. Dolphins at Broncos.
I really hope the Broncos win because they be fucking.
They be tripping.
They be tripping. Yeah.
Broncos.
Broncos as well.
Yeah.
Cowboys at Giants.
Ooh, it's a rivalry game.
Cowboys.
Man, I have a shit. I'm going to go with the Giants because fuck it.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys just on the sheer fact that the Giants suck baby dick
They do.
this year.
Yeah.
I don't. I do not. I admit that too. They do. They suck ass.
And
but fuck
the
it.
Cowboys are really, really real.
Yeah, Larry, what were we complaining about like in the start of the season? Like how the fuck they were winning? What is it? Have we figured it out?
Their offense is just steamrolling. Like the only 2 games that I think they've actually lost 3 games, but the 2 of those games didn't have Tony Romo at quarterback because he was hurt. So
Tony Romo.
Tony Romo is a big part of it. You know what? A lot of people are comparing this team to the Cowboys team of the 90s. Instead of Troy Aikman, you got Tony Romo. Instead of Michael
Irvin.
No, fucking... I'm such an idiot. Instead of Michael Irvin, you have Dez Bryant.
Right.
And instead of...
Emmitt Smith.
Is it Emmitt Smith?
Running back.
I always confuse Emmitt Smith and someone else. But yeah, instead...
Roy Williams, is it?
Instead of Emmitt Smith, you got DeMarco Murray.
Right. Okay.
They just have a fucking ground and pound. They have a great offensive line. Romo gets plenty of protection. DeMarco Murray gets plenty of gaps for him to run through. And Dez Bryant is just Dez Bryant. I mean, the guy's a top 5 wide receiver.
How was he against Darrelle Revis?
I don't think he's ever had to face Darrelle Revis.
Ooh.
I don't think that matchup has ever happened.
The Cowboys-Patriots game had to happen.
No, I don't think that matchup has ever happened.
Has it ever happened in the NFL?
I don't think so. Dez Bryant's only been playing for about 4 or 5 years.
Oh, no, I'm saying a Cowboys and Patriots game has never happened?
Revis has only been on the Patriots this year.
I know, I'm just saying.
This year?
Oh, no, I'm talking about, like, I thought you said in the NFL history.
Oh, no, I was saying
This
that...
year.
I was saying that Dez Bryant versus Darrelle Revis has never happened.
Right.
Patriots versus Cowboys, obviously that's happened before.
Okay, I was going to say, yeah, because that's...
No, the Cowboys just have a fucking great team.
Yeah.
Everyone thought their defense was going to be historically bad. They've actually gotten better since last year, so...
Yeah.
I guess you can have a bad defense as long as your offense can compensate.
Oh, I know what the next one is coming. Let's read it. Oh, man. The only game we're going to get here, that's why I said I want the Giants to win the other game.
All right, so...
Oh, my God.
Jets...
Versus...
And then, in quotations, at Bills. The reason I say at...
They're not going to play at the Bills.
They're not going to play at Buffalo because
Yeah,
of the huge snowstorm that Buffalo has gotten. So they moved the game from, what was it, Thursday to...
No, it was from Sunday to Monday.
Right, Sunday to Monday.
And it is now being played in Ford Field in Detroit, which has a dome, so make all the jokes you want about Detroit having all the snow.
Well, that's good. At least Detroit's getting some money out of that.
Actually, I think the game is being given away for free. I think the Lions said, you know what?
Did the dome fucking go for bankruptcy too?
No, the dome was like, the Lions were like, look, it's not our game. We're not going to profit off of it. We're going to give our fans a free game.
Oh, they can't profit off of it at all?
No, they probably could, but they didn't feel like it was right.
Okay, cool. Good on them.
So the home field advantage is now gone for the Bills.
I mean, it's fucking 2 shitty teams.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going for the Jets.
I'm going for my turd again. I can't pick either. I abstain, honestly. I can't. No.
I'm going to go, God help me, for the Jets.
You have to. You can't call yourself a Jets fan if you don't go for this.
Because Mike Vick looked great last game, so...
No, he didn't look great. The Steelers just looked shit.
Okay, you can also say that they looked shit because he looked great.
Yeah.
If he looked great, it would have been 50 points like freaking
Titty wieners. So, Titty Boner McGee. And then you got the Ravens at the Saints.
Okay, that's a game. I'm going to go with the Saints. They really need to win. Ravens? I mean, the murderers and rapists? Sure, I am the...
yes, I'm going to say the Saints. Because
let them purify them and cleanse them in the fires of hell.
Because they are playing at home.
Yeah.
Okay, and if they lose, they're not an elite.
If they lose, then I could say that they're no longer an elite home team. They were only an elite home team through the first 10 or so weeks of the season.
Well, technically they're 3-2, so they're not an elite home team right now.
Pasta Gina. Okay. So that does it for sports, but before we move into the next topic, I would like to discuss beer.
Wait, are we going to discuss what we were talking about before?
Yes, that's going to come after the beer.
Oh, okay. You really want to get sloshed for what the fuck you're gonna... Okay.
This is,
What, did I just open one for you?
This is for,
okay.
Dinky Pants back there. Wait, what topic are you talking about?
Oh, I'm talking about Carson Ball.
No, I wasn't talking about that.
Oh, okay.
I was talking about a different topic.
No drink for me. I'm good.
No drink for you?
Taste it, man. We gotta do the review. You gotta taste it.
Fine.
Yeah. Once you're done, give it to me. That way you don't waste it. What? Oh, okay.
Okay, so, beer of the week is a nice local thing. Brooklyn brand beer. This time we went with the Winter Ale. So here we go. I'm going to give the first review, the first taste. Let's see here.
Well, I mean, we've been tasting it all fucking night.
Okay, so it immediately hits you that it's an ale. That's for sure. It doesn't have... You know, when I taste this, I don't taste winter.
You don't taste winter?
It doesn't... I don't see how this is wintry.
I think I was away from the mic when you said that.
I do not see how this is a winter beer. I just don't get that feeling of... I mean, I get the feeling of cold because it's a cold beer. You can market any beer as winter just on the fact that it's cold.
I don't think they do that. I think... What am I doing? I'm underestimating the infiniteness of human stupidity.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry. Go on.
So, when I drink this, I just taste an ale.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I taste. So if I were to go by the taste alone, I'd say 7. If I were to go by the fact that they're calling it a winter ale, rating it as a winter ale, I'd call it a 4.
All right. Well, I'm gonna kind of disagree with you on everything. This wasn't the best thing I've ever tasted. But while I was drinking this, I thought I was drinking Sam Adams Winter Lager.
Really?
I really halfway through, I was like, wait a minute, I'm drinking an ale.
Yeah.
How's this possible?
I was gonna say.
So, anywho, I taste the whole being able, like, there's a winter taste to it. They definitely put, I'm just gonna read the label here. Yeah, they definitely put something in it. I don't know if they kind of like ripped off Winter Lager a little bit, but there's definitely a hint of orangey or some sort of, it's very, very, very faint, if anything. Also, I didn't really realize it was an ale until halfway through, and I was like, why does this taste like really alcohol-y all of a sudden? And I was like, oh, it's an ale. I forgot about it. I didn't even know what I was drinking. Yeah. So, to conclude that, I'm going to give this thing a 7.5 because it's pretty good for now, my opinion. Dank, how about you?
I don't know. When I was drinking it, it just tastes plain.
Wow, all right.
There's like nothing special about it. That might be both a good or bad thing.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, if you don't want to be surprised, you would drink it. Though it's good. But if you're gonna go and want something like a little hint or a little kick, it's not good for you. It's nothing. It tastes good. It tastes like nothing. It's just plain.
Right.
So I mean, and then you try to label it as a winter lager. Like what does that mean? Can you guys can explain that to me? What would be winter?
What would be a winter? What would be
A
considered
winter ale?
Oh, like I'm guessing it would have like hints of cinnamony or orange to it. That's how I would say, like just based on my observation and experiences, how winter beer is usually sold. At least with the Sam Adams Winter Lager and White Christmas, they have White Christmas is good.
Gives
Isn't
me
it?
a boner.
That shit's my number one.
We talked about that last week.
Oh my god, yeah, that was good.
And you say they only put that in the sampler pack.
Yeah, man.
No way.
They do.
They gotta have 6 packs.
Dude, no, you find it. Find it for me. Find it for me. Really, dude, find it for me.
Oh man,
I will give you a blowjob if you do.
We're not allowed to get it online because you're under arrest.
No, I've gotten wine online.
Really?
Fresh Direct, no, yeah. Oh yeah.
To New York.
I've gotten beer delivered from Fresh Direct here. The shit that man, I forgot what the fuck it was. I gotta check my order.
I was misinformed.
Yeah, you were misinformed.
I just figured that.
Yeah, you're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
New York, no, you can get it delivered.
I'm under arrest because I'm misinformed.
Oh wait, did you give a number scale to it?
No, not yet. But
not yet.
I just want to continue on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So basically, a winter ale. I would say a winter quote unquote beer would be something of like when you drink it, it reminds you of sitting in a log cabin, with a fireplace, and you're in your slippers, and you're drinking some sort of alcohol that makes you feel festive and relaxed. I think that's the best way to put it.
Well, if it's the word relax, then it's a good beer.
What's beer? I mean, if you don't relax
if
on beer, there's
talking
something wrong with you.
about, I want to drink at a bar with a bunch of people around me.
I would say it's still a good beer for that.
It'll be meh.
Ain't Bud Light, dude. I mean,
Thank
yeah,
God.
you got a point there.
yeah.
Well,
Can you imagine if one day
it's
I
not
brought Bud
Coors Light, which is just water. All right.
If I brought Bud Light for us to review, what do you think you would grade it?
I would throw you out. Goose can't be with us tonight because he got thrown out of a 4th story window.
I mean, the last time we drank a lot of Budweiser, no, and worse, Keystone Light.
Ooh.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, I might as well just piss in a can for you.
I mean, those were the times when we were in college.
I like regular Bud though. Regular Bud is fucking good. Like if there's
Regular
nothing
Bud,
else,
I guess.
I mean,
it's not bad. It's not good. It's just
It's just
there.
a
it's your last
substitute.
resort, but it's pretty good for a last resort. It's not like I could sit comfortably with it.
I would
I agree.
if I have regular Bud. I'm definitely not sitting comfortably with it. I'm not bitching about it, but
You were just missing better. That's
Yeah.
what you're just missing for better.
Exactly.
Okay.
like what kind of a bar only has Budweiser anyway as their best option?
I don't know. I've been to
Anyone
that.
in Alaska?
No, not necessarily. I mean, they probably homebrew more than anything over there. I would say I've been to bars where I've only had the option. Not only had the option because they only had Bud on tap, but I've been to bars where Bud was their best option.
Wow.
I mean, there's not so many homebrews that I like because they're all like fucking hoppy, and I'm not into that. So for me, Bud would be the best option in that case.
So
It's a lot of hipster bars, basically.
So my rating, basically, if you're saying relaxing, a good 7 out of 10.
You're 7. All right, yeah. So
If you're talking
this
about
is-
bar, party, or anything else, then you're saying 5 out of 10.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think we all agree that this beer is just pretty good at being decent. It's just pretty damn good.
It's
at being,
not
just being
bad.
Decent.
That's the
No,
one
yeah,
thing.
it's just being good at being decent. It's just decent. That's how it is.
Yeah, that's it. But there's nothing special.
Right. I really do want White Christmas again. I got talking about it, I'm like, that shit's good, isn't it?
It is so good.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate that Winter Lager is number 2 now because Winter Lager is like sold more freely than White Christmas is. White Christmas you can only get in the sample pack. Like, why do you have to taste so fucking good?
Only
I paid $24 for you.
only a couple beers ever make me go, ugh, I wish I had one right now. That's one of them.
Which one's the other?
I had this one beer. Well, first of all, Dogfish had 120-minute IPA.
Okay.
It's got
Hoppy as shit.
toppy as shit. It's got like 18% alcohol to it.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And
Is that something you, like, crave once in a while?
once in a while, yeah. I'll get me like a 90-minute, and I'll be like, I want the real thing.
Yeah.
It's like doing heroin and then, snorting pixie sticks. It's just not the same.
I see.
You get a sugar high and you go back down.
Well, I would think cocaine would be a better
You
option.
suck my balls. And then, other than that, you ever heard of Smutty Nose?
No, I don't think I have heard of Smutty Nose.
Smutty Nose Robust Porter. It's a very dark, thick beer. It's got hints of very, very, very faint hints of. It's not like it's a chocolate beer. Don't get me wrong.
Oh.
But you can definitely on the back of the palate get a little tiny hint of chocolate, maybe a little tiny hint of coffee.
Wait, I'm not sure if I brought this in or you did, but was it Dirty Bastard Ale? Like that kind of
You did, I think.
I did, yeah. Because I wasn't into that. I was like,
It didn't taste like chocolate.
No, it didn't taste like chocolate, but it was definitely like stoutish.
Okay.
Was,
No, this is beyond stout. This is a porter.
Yeah, so
it's got a little tiny hint of chocolate. I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a chocolate.
It's not
beer.
fucking honey bourbon cask shit.
You gotta bring that shit up every time.
I do,
man.
yeah. It sucks.
Enough.
We have to make, dude. Yeah, we got listeners on YouTube now. We got to make sure people know that.
Do not buy Shock Top honey bourbon cask wheat, whatever the fuck bullshit
Look it
name
up.
it
Look
is.
up the real name for it.
Let's see what it's
I mean,
called.
we got to do a public service announcement here because this shit is horrible.
FYI, we're
honestly,
not making money here.
We're not making money doing this. This is just basically from our own opinions.
Oh wow, I actually got it right. Shock Top honey bourbon cask wheat.
Wow, good shit.
It has a rating of 11 on ratebeer.com, by the way,
what?
which is out of 100.
Oh wow, it's
user
that bad.
ratings.
That is that bad. Yeah, so people already know.
Can
about
I
this.
just read the? Usually these ratings are like it has a dry taste and I don't care for it.
Oh, please
I give
do.
it
Yeah,
1 out of 10. Here's what in the mother of fuck is this unholy nonsense? It combines crafty macro garbage with real craft beer trends, and it's some of the worst shit I've ever tasted in my life. It smells like vanilla extract and cotton candy, but not as pleasant as that sounds. It is thick, sticky, medicinal like cough syrup, medicinal and overall. Wait, that's a weird. Sticky, medicinal like cough syrup, medicinal. That's a stupid fucking sentence.
I mean, it's that medicinal. It tastes like shit.
And overall, just hard to drink. This is seriously one of the worst beer recipes ever created. It is from AB. I don't know what AB means. So
Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So you know they didn't just fuck up the brewing of it.
Yeah.
This tastes exactly like whoever came up with the idea intended, and it's absolutely abysmal across the board. This, beyond any shadow of a doubt, is one of the worst beers I've ever tasted.
I mean, that review is pretty comprehensive. Yeah, accurate and comprehensive. But I would say this. It's so bad that I would want to get a Keystone Light to wash it down with. It is that fucking bad. Because literally you're just drinking piss water, and piss water is just piss water. You're pretty much cleansing your fucking palate at that point.
This guy gave it a 0.9 out of 10.
Oh, this guy gave it a 0. I wouldn't even put it on the scale. I mean,
I'm scrolling down. The highest rating I've seen is a 3.
That's like, it's like the beer equivalent to RC Cola. Yeah. Like, I'm thinking of that oh god, I can't believe I'm actually referencing Family Guy, but here it goes. The episode where Stewie and Brian get lost in one of their movies, and the Mirage happens to be like a Pepsi machine, and it turns out it's an RC Cola machine. You remember that one, right? Yeah.
It was a Dr. Pepper, if I'm correct.
No, it was a Dr. Pepper started off as one? Okay. Yeah.
Dude, this is
so
hilarious.
Imagine White Christmas becoming
Ladies and gentlemen,
honey.
I will repeat, we are not making money to say.
Yeah, we're not making money off of this. I mean, whoever's like fucking if you're suing, you're
it's a beer review. Kiss my ass. We're allowed to say this shit.
Yeah, fuck you.
Dude, this is hilarious because
read one.
These are usually like the shitty beers are just like I don't like it. Here's another one. Holy shit, this is an abomination to my taste buds. Now I'm totally willing to concede that it might just be my taste buds, and maybe there are some redeeming qualities, like the very pungent honey and oak notes in both the flavor and aroma, but for me, they are completely offensive. Couldn't even drink more than a couple sips. The clearish copper pour with no head, like drinking straight honey and medicine. There's a theme here.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not like
I've had raw honey before. There's different flavors of raw honey.
You think if you're sick, you actually drink that?
No, you wouldn't.
It will actually make you feel better.
So I've had raw honey before, and I think the closest thing, the shittiest taste, but is actually good for you for like when you have coughs, it's called buckwheat honey, and it tastes almost exactly like fucking honey, but like I wouldn't even take a spoonful of that. It's horrible. It's literally like it's like drinking fucking shit. It's like you put shit, you have diarrhea, you carbonate it, but you sprinkle a little sugar and crack on it for some odd reason, and then you bottle it up because it's really what it tastes like. It tastes like a shit concoction.
Honey bourbon cask wheat. Stay away.
And no, to answer your question, you wouldn't drink that when you're sick, unless you're dying and you want to just die. You want to
get it over with.
Yeah, at that point, if fucking shooting a gun to your face, stabbing yourself, that doesn't work
Fuck
for
that!
you.
I want to die painlessly. This is not a painless death.
No, it's
no,
not.
painful.
But
the painful death.
Yeah, it's yeah. If that ain't for you. If sticking a toaster in a bathtub while you're in it ain't for you. Yeah, drink this shit. Because if you're not dead, you're gonna wish you were. You don't want. For smokers, I would definitely recommend this beer because you ain't gonna taste anything.
I'm about 4 pages in, and the highest rating I've seen is 3 out of 10.
Wow.
That's insane. 3.6. Somebody had a 3.7. Really liked it. Goddamn.
Wow.
3.8.
I want to read the someone who gave it a 10.
I wonder, can I do it by fucking grade? Can I like?
Oh yeah, I'm sure you
Highest
can.
to lowest, right?
Yeah.
Shit. Top raters. There we go.
Top raters.
No way. Okay, no, it's not 2 point. That can't be the top rating. That's weird. Oh, highest score. There we go. 4.7.
Wow, who the fuck gave it a 4.7? Wow, multiple. Yeah. Couple people.
And then it drops below 4 after like 3 guys.
Yeah.
As it should.
Someone says, anything else Anheuser-Busch makes isn't fit for catching snails. I like the rest of Shock Top, though.
Yeah, the rest of Shock. I mean, this one, I'm sure a couple of others I probably don't
Like the regular Shock Top, the
apple shit.
The Belgian, the apple stuff is really good.
Oh my god, yeah. Don't they have like multiple apple?
The Belgian wheat obviously is just another Blue Moon. It's really good.
Okay.
But the apple, the Honey Crisp apple, is really good. It's not a cider. That's like the fad these days is to have like ciders. This isn't a cider. This is think of Blue Moon with a little taste of apple to it. I think it goes together really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all we got for beer.
All right.
How long are we running? Do we still have a little bit of time to?
No, I think we're almost done. So
Almost
We're almost done.
yeah.
All right. Let's just wrap it up then.
Okay. So then I guess that's the end of that. I was gonna go into video games. Maybe we can talk.
I mean, what did you want to go into?
I really wanted us to discuss like best and worst that we've ever played, but I don't want to rush through it. I want it to be a little comprehensive.
Okay, so
we'll table that for another
next week.
episode.
All right.
So for now,
thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you remember to like the video, comment the video, subscribe to the video if you want to see more videos like this.
All right. Yeah, definitely got to get Critical's shit going. Definitely a good fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm Frankie.
I'm Goose.
I'm General Dank.
All right. We'll see you next week. Peace.